Okay, well today we're getting ready to do a Raptor Liner on this. I know there's a lot of videos out there about Raptor Liner, and we're not professionals. We've done it a couple times. This is the first time we're doing tintable Raptor Liner, and took us a while to find all the information we could about how to do that, so we'll share it and then hopefully it turns out alright. So we're just getting this prepped, had a little bit of body damage, and replaced some doors, and just did a little bit of a rattle can job on the door jambs so it would match. And right now we're getting it prepped. We're sanding, scuffing everything up, and then we'll start taking all the lights and license plate and everything off, and then we'll give it a wash and get all that dust off, and then we'll start masking. So we'll bring you along on the process and show you how it goes one step at a time. So we spent most of a day sanding and prepping. We primed areas that we had touched or got all the way through the paint to the bare metal. Then we got it all masked off, and we're ready to shoot the Raptor Liner. But we started taking a look at the tint that we had, and the company that we bought the tint from didn't give us enough. We got enough to do about 2 quarts of Raptor Liner. Yeah, the label said we got 24 ounces, which would be enough to do both gallons that we got, 8 quarts. So we're gonna have to hold off on shooting till tomorrow. So tomorrow, hopefully about this time of day, we can get started spraying this when it cools down a little bit. So we'll keep you posted when we get that tint, and then we'll show how we mix it up and all that. Okay, so a little bit about the mixing. We had some mix-ups with the mixing as we were getting it figured out. It's hard to find some information online, but kind of piecing it together, Raptor says to mix no more than 10% and recommends about 3 ounces of color that doesn't have the binder in it. So we went to the paint store, and we've got 8 quarts of the Raptor tintable, so we need 3 ounces per quart, which would be, we need 24 ounces. So we wanted to get 24 ounces of the non-binder tint, and we ended up getting 8, and didn't notice it until after we got home. So when we got home and found that we only had about 8 ounces, we took it back and said, well, you bought 24 ounces. We took out the binder, which is 16 ounces, and you're left with 8 ounces of actual tint. So I went back and forth a little bit, explained we had 8 quarts that we needed the tint, and they made it right, and they got us this nice color that we got of tint without binder, full 24 ounces. And to try to get equal measurements and even color levels, we poured all of our hardener for the gallon into this mixing can, and then we poured half of our 24 ounces of color into it. So we just mixed the color with the hardener, and then we're pouring that directly into our bottles and shaking it up, and it's coming out really even. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. Makes it a little easier to measure, especially if you can get a mixing can that has ounces on it. A lot of measuring things have milliliters, which is an extra level of conversion, but so far it's looking pretty good. We've got our first coat on everything, and we're working on our second coat right now. Thankfully it's a nice warm summer night, and makes it good for shooting. So we'll shoot another little clip here when we're all done. Okay, so we're all done with the coats of this tan look. We're gonna do, it looks so much better than it did. Looks kind of yellow in this light because of our lighting, but we'll do all the plastic bumper pieces that are black, gray. We'll do the grill, and then this air dam guard that guards the windshield wiper motors and stuff, all in Raptor black. So it looks pretty good. Our tint worked fine, so you can use that if it helps you, that ratio. That's all for now. We used, for the record, we used 7 quarts of Raptor Liner with the tint in it, and we got 1 left over in case we need to do any touch-ups. So it's a 02 Ford Explorer, so if you guys have a rig of a similar size, you should be able to get to it with some left over if you get a 2-gallon kit. So here's the final product. Turned out pretty well. It's been a few weeks since we finished the project and got this thing Raptor line. I really like how the color turned out. It makes the rig look a lot nicer than it did with the mismatched body panels, and has a few blemishes here and there. You can see in this back quarter panel that there's a little bit of streaks in it, horizontal streaks, just because the coverage is a little thicker in some spots, but all in all it really came out nice. So thanks for watching, and appreciate your time looking at this thing, and hopefully this project gives you some ideas about what to do for your project and how you can do it. Have a nice day.